Yeah. I want to get him over to the right so he gets out of that current. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a big boy. Dude, he is massive. He certainly looks massive. Well, good morning, y'all. It is a beautiful early spring day here in Jackson, Mississippi. I've been sitting on this footage for a couple weeks, just because mainly I've been focusing on crappie, and I went down to Florida. There's a video from that coming up next. You know, my favorite species to catch here in town are our striped bass and hybrid striped bass, and they always disappear here, at least from the mid-December to about the end of February. And I finally got a few, just the first ones of the years. I got enough for a video now. You know, don't get me wrong, they are not biting like crazy. I'm getting, you know, 200 casts for 1 to 2 fish, if that. But I caught all of them on a method that I don't usually use, just because it's a little more complicated, but it's what they wanted. And what that is the old bomber rig, is what we call them. Bomber rigs have been around in stripe fishing for a while. What they are is a weighted cork. You can see the weight in this one. And all you do is you tie your leader onto the swivel up top, and depending on how high in the water column the fish are, you know, that's how long you make your leader. I have about 3.5, 4, because that's where they were hitting. And then on that same swivel you tied your leader on, you tie your main line as well. That way, if some part of this breaks, like let's say this bottom swivel or something breaks, you still have your main line tied to your leader, so you won't lose that fish. So yeah, the way you cast these is you take your jig hook, you stick it right in the top, just barely. You don't want to put that barb in there or anything, but you want it just barely in there to where it's going to stay. And that lets you cast it all as one big package. And when it hits the water, that hook pops out and that jig falls down. That's why they call it a bomber rig, because when it hits the water, that jig comes down like a bomb. And if you do this, you should wrap them in electrical tape like this. Only reason I wasn't is because I was fishing at night a lot, so I wanted to see the white of that cork. But as you can see, these things get torn up quick if you don't wrap them in tape. And I wrap them in tape mostly just to keep that weight in there, because it's easy if you hit a rock or something to knock that weight out. That electrical tape will keep it all together. Even if it's cracked and full of holes, it'll stay together like that. So yeah, anyway, I just had my, you know, my little 1/4 ounce jig, a little Zoom bait fish fluke, about 3.5 feet under these corks. And by the way, the brand of these corks, just so you can make them yourself, or you can look them up online. They're about $5 if you buy them online. The brand is Flex Coat, and the model is the Launcher. So this is a Flex Coat Launcher. These are the 1 ounce ones. They come in several sizes. But anyway, finally got some stripers to show y'all. They should get on more and more as it heats up, and it's starting to heat up now. So thanks for watching. I hope y'all like these fish, and if you like what you see, you should consider subscribing. It's free. It's just 1 click, and it really helps me out a lot. So thanks again for watching. Y'all check out these fish. All right, y'all, we got some current. We got a lot of wind. That moon's up, so we'll see. With that moon as high as it is, I think we might get some before light comes up. I don't usually even try to stripe fish at night, here at least, but when the moon's up, I usually have luck, so we're gonna try. We'll see, guys. I'll check in with y'all when we get down there. Dude, he's heavy, whatever he is. I gotta go. I didn't even know I was on. Come on, be him. There's so many rocks on this side. I'm gonna tighten my drag. Make sure I'm not on the bottom. Nope, yeah. I hope so. Will you get ready with that net? I'm sorry to, if it is though, I want to make sure we get him. He's going straight towards those rock piles, which is what I'm worried about. Oh, he's on it now. I feel him kicking on it. Come on, get over it. He got me, damn. Let me go up. No, it's my only big cork. Oh, I got him. Yeah, I want to get him over to the right so he gets out of that current. I don't know if y'all will be able to see anything. It is dark. All right, here he comes. No, not the log. Oh, it's a hybrid. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a big boy. You got him? Get behind him if you can. That's a big boy. You got it? Yeah. Sorry, he's stuck, yeah. Maybe I can get him here. I think I'll, Dude, he's huge.
I heard they bite.
Bro. Yeah, they biting in the dark for some reason. Dude, he is massive. He certainly looks massive. Whew. Guys, it's on. Dude, he's heavy. He's a fat one. All right, y'all, I know it's dark. I'm hoping y'all be able to see some of this. I got him on the cork. That was like third or fourth cast. I was not expecting that. They hadn't been biting in a while. All right, let me get him unbuttoned and we'll weigh him. There he is, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's so dark. I want to make sure y'all see him there. I might go up towards the light. See if y'all can see this fish. Because if y'all know me, this is my favorite species to catch. Big hybrid striped bass. Ooh, he's heavy too. We're about to weigh him. I just want to make sure y'all see him. And when the sun comes up, I'll film this fish a little more. Oh, my buddy Adam's gonna keep him. I would think 10, if not, yeah, 9.5. No, he's not quite 10. You're exactly right, dude. 9.5. I don't know how you knew that. 9.52. Nice hybrid.
I used to weigh the things all the time.
Whew, he eyeballed that person. Oh, he's still angry, man. He's still kicking. That is a big hybrid striped bass. Almost 10. All right, there he is in the sun. Y'all can see him a lot better now. Although his colors have faded some because I've had him out for a while, but you're big old nearly 10-pound hybrid striped bass, 9.5 pounds. Let's see if we get a sunrise picture. See if we can get him up there in the sun. Get a cool screenshot. Oh, something. I got something. I don't know what he is. He doesn't feel huge, but if it's a little sea run stripe, I got him right here. Hopefully it's a sea run striper or even a hybrid, but he feels too small to be a hybrid. I think it's a striper or a catfish. Oh, it's a stripe. Yeah, little sea run. Good one too. Heck yeah, that's what we're going for, boy. I'm gonna keep throwing. That was that bait fish color.
First time I went offshore fishing.
Yeah. Nice little sea run striper. Woo! A couple more of them will be good. All right, got him filmed. Make sure he shows up. Get him back. Okay. There he goes. All right, let me show y'all what I'm catching these stripes on. The water is super low. We have some current, but it's only about 4 feet deep out there, so I can't throw my normal setup. It's too heavy. So what I've got is it's a casting cork made by a brand called Flex Coat. I believe the model is the Launcher. It's about 1.25 ounces, I think. About 3.5 feet below that on a leader, I've got my favorite jig. And all I'm doing to keep this like flying through the air well is I take my hook and I barely put it in the top of that so that it all hangs together like this. That's called a bomber rig. So that all stays together while I cast it. When it hits the water, it pops out. So let's see if we can get some more. Ooh, I'll launch that one. Oh yeah, he hit it. I felt him hit it. Hopefully I can keep him up over these rock piles. They've been dragging me into the rocks on this side because the water's so low. Sorry, I'm not filming my reel. I'm just trying to keep him up. I feel him hitting the rocks now. All right, I think we got him over him. Come on. Whew. I bet that's gonna be a sea run, but man, I'd love for it to be a hybrid instead. Oh, hang on, he's getting some power to him all of a sudden. Maybe we do have a big boy. It's definitely a stripe. Freaking out. Oh, it's a pretty good sea run. What? I didn't know we had them that big in here yet. Heck yeah. That's the biggest one of this. They stocked 30,000 of these last year. That's the biggest one I've caught so far. He's probably 4 pounds. He's a good one. All right, let's get him unbuttoned, deal with him. That's a solid sea run. Oh, I'm pumped for them to get way bigger. All right, there he is. Nothing wrong with him. That is a solid sea run striper. He's probably 3, maybe 4 pounds. He's got my jig sticking up out of his mouth. All right, let's get this jig up out of his nose. Ooh, he didn't like that. But yeah, that's We're catching a lot of small ones of these. He's by far the biggest I have yet. And he's not massive, but man, easily the biggest one of these so far. So, all right, we're gonna get him back now. Thank you for that fight. Well, let me see. Might need a thumbnail here. Let me see if I can get something cool looking. There we go. All right, let's get him back. There he goes. Whew. All right, let's see if we can get another. That's what I wanted. Yeah, pretty much. I would have preferred a large hybrid, but man, I'll take a good size sea run any day. And that was on the bomber rig. It's so low out here, that's all I'm able to get them on right now. We got some good current, but you can see those walls sticking up. It's only about 4 feet deep here. So when I film the intro for this, I'll go over how this rig works, but it certainly works. We got something on the court. I think. Do we have one? I can't tell. He's not pulling much. We got something. Come on, what we got? This little sea run? Be a striper? Yeah, nice little sea run. Oh, a target. Ooh, they're feeding up. He's not huge, but he certainly has a big old belly on him. Look at that guy. Nice. Now I'm looking for his daddy, but I'll take any one I can get, bro. Actually, I'll show him off. So that's a true striper. We call them sea runs down here because we have more hybrids. But they put 30,000 of these in here last year, and they're going to put more in this coming year. So we're pumped. Should be good soon, especially once these boys get a little bigger. Ooh, one quick thing I forgot to mention. I'm out at the Spillway all the time here in Jackson, Mississippi. So if y'all ever see me or my car, I drive this 4Runner. I have the Fish Mississippi license plate. If y'all ever see me and y'all want to fish, come join me. I love company and I love sharing. I don't get picky about people getting in my spot. And I'll show you what I'm doing that day on how to catch them. So whatever's biting, that's what I'm going for. If you see me, come join me. So yeah, it's been a rough start to the year for the stripers, but we're managing them. And I imagine as soon as this water goes down a little bit, we'll be on them with this spring run. The next video I'm about to upload, I just got back from Florida and I caught some of the biggest pompano I've ever even seen. So I'm gonna upload a video on how to catch stud pompano from the surf. And after that, I'm just focusing the crappie spawn and the hybrids and all my stripes, you know, any stripe species, whether that's white bass, hybrids, or true stripes, that's my favorite. I'll be on them. So y'all, I really appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for that pomp video coming up and more soon. Thanks again.